Welcome to February 4th, 2026 meeting of Community Board 11's License and Permits Committee. My name is Anne Marie Vasquez, and I am the chair of the committee. This meeting is called to order at 6:45 p.m. Tonight, we are joined by Community Associate Marlene Pierre, the staff liaison to our committee. To conduct an efficient meeting, let's observe a few ground rules. No one may speak until granted the floor. CB11 members, if you have a question about board business or wish to make a motion, please raise your hand and wait to be recognized. To raise your hand through Zoom, click the participants icon and you will find the raise hand function there. Members should not engage in a back and forth discussion. The chair will recognize the next person to speak. Please keep the questions and comments brief and on topic to the discussion. Members of the public, if you have a question or comment about the subjects on the agenda, please raise your hands and wait to be recognized. Okay. Roll call.
Marie Charles. Present. Carlos Diaz is absent for this meeting. Judith Guevara. Absent. Ada Garizi. Present. James Gray.
Present.
Wanda Hopkins.
Present.
Gilbert Jackson. Present. And Anne Marie Vasquez.
Present.
And Adele Greenhouse ex officio attending this meeting. We have a call.
Okay, thank you. The agenda for tonight's meeting was distributed ahead of time by the board office and was posted online. If there is no objection, we will adopt the agenda as stated. Committee members, if you object to adopting the agenda, you may raise your hand through Zoom. As there is no objection, the agenda has been adopted. The minutes from our last meeting were distributed to committee members ahead of time by the board office. If there is no objection, we will adopt the minutes from that meeting. Committee members, if you object to adopting the minutes, you may raise your hand through Zoom. Okay. The minutes. Seeing no objections, the minutes from the last committee meeting are adopted. They will soon be available on the Community Board 11 website. Any announcements? Any informational updates? And before we go into the discussion on the liquor licenses and permits committee, I would like to add to the agenda that we have two businesses here, Skybox and is Teddy here too? Is Teddy here? Teddy's okay, great. And Teddy's here with us tonight to discuss a matter that we are concerned with. Would you like to discuss this after we go through all the licenses or now? Wanda, you as well. I would like to wait till the end.
Yes.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so we'll wait till the end to discuss.
It's fine.
Skybox and Teddy's. All right, so let's move forward with the liquor licenses. The first one here is on the list is I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Number one, Segoy Ramen and Zakaya LLC, new application for a wine, beer, and cider license. 2, Casa Ricardo Inc., new application for full liquor license. 3, Barbadio LLC, new application for full liquor license. 4, Katrina Mexicana Inc., doing business as Katrina Mexicana Inc., class change application for full liquor license. 5, Legends Boathouse LLC, renew application for full liquor license. 6, El Nuevo Caribeño Inc., doing business as El Nuevo Caribeño Restaurant, renew application for a full liquor license. 7, Museum of the City of New York Inc., doing business as Museum of the City of New York, renewal application. Street activity permit, 8, 116th Street Festival, number, you want me to read it out? The number?
No.
Okay. Street Festival, number 9, Museum Mile Festival, Street Event, 10, Mount Sinai Green Market Wednesday, Farmers Market, number 11, 111th Street,
Old Time Estate, it's a single block festival. 12, Festival del Barrio, single block festival. 13, Hispanic Heritage Fest, single block festival. 14, Open Street, Summer Streets, Manhattan #1, street event. 15, Open Street, Summer Streets, Manhattan #2, street event. And 16, Open Streets, Summer Streets, Manhattan #3, street event. Old business. 17, discussion approval of events on 116th Street, and the new business discussion on cleanup after events, and also Skybox and Teddy's. Roll call and then adjournment. All right, thank you. All right, so the first one, Segoy Ramen and Izakea LLC. Are you here today? No?
I have to be good. Good evening. My name is Anthony Caravello. We are here. How are you?
Thank you. So this is a new application. Would you like to explain a little bit about your business and just to let the committee know all documents were received?
Yes, Chairperson Vasquez, I would like to. Thank you so much. First and foremost, you're coming in a little intermittently, so I hope you hear me clearly. I don't know if anybody else on the remote feed has experience of this, but just to let you know. So again, good evening, everybody. My name is Anthony Caraballo. The applicant here is Sugoi Raman and Izakaya LLC. This is a Japanese restaurant, beer and wine only, located at 1621 Lexington Avenue. This was the old Naughty Crab that was there for quite some years. There's 4 applicants. One of the owners is joining me here tonight. His name is Paul. One of the other owners runs Churros Thai right down the block. They've been in the community for several years. They've been good operators. This establishment has 24 tables with 48 seats. There will be 6 seats at the bar, and it's an 11 a.m. opening to midnight daily. And we'd be delighted to answer any questions the committee might have. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from the committee members online?
No.
Okay. Okay. So there is no questions from us, and so we're gonna move forward. Who would like to put a motion?
You got
Okay. You have to say. a motion
I have to
to-
say it.
Yeah,
My motion to pass, or not to approve.
motion to approve. Okay. Anna motions to approve. Who seconds the motion? James seconds the motion. Hold on 1 second. Let me just write that down. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Rhonda? Opposed? Present not voting? Abstain? Motion carries for approval.
Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.
You're welcome. Thank you. So this one's approved. Okay, second, Casa Ricardo Inc. Are you here? Casa Ricardo?
We're online. We're here.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I see the new application. Can you tell us a little bit about your business? All documents were received, committee members.
Sure. I'm Jimmy Matus. I'm the owner of Ricardo Steakhouse. I've owned it for 23 years. We've been there since 2003. Currently, Ricardo Steakhouse, we're looking to apply for a change of name, being that our insurance costs went from $40,000 to $250,000. So it was a very difficult to sustain that. So we decided to apply for that. But it's the same place. I've been there for the last 23 years. It speaks. And we have one small bar at the front. And,
You're coming in, you're breaking up. We really haven't heard anything you've said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we hear you. Yep. Now we know.
Sure. Can you hear? Okay.
Yeah, now we hear you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So my name is Jimmy Matus. I'm the owner of Ricardo Steakhouse. I've owned it for the last 23 years. We decided to change the name. We had insurance issues. We changed the name. It's the same place. We sit 100 seats. Same bar, same menu. We open from 11 o'clock in the afternoon to 11 o'clock at night. That's Sunday through Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we open from 11 and we close at 12. And it's the same place, no change, just a change of name.
Okay, thank you for that, presentation.
Yeah.
Committee members, they have 15 311s for between 2024 and 2025. Any questions from you guys?
We have details on the 311 calls. I see that the music, are they doing anything to soundproof?
So, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
There were 15 311 calls within a year, 2024 to 2025. Can you tell us a little bit about those 311 calls?
Sure. It's a festive place. We're known for birthday parties. It's a festive place. We have a good line of communication with the police department. Sometimes it gets a little loud. We try to. We have an outdoor patio. We try to control it. We also, it's. I don't want to say it's not an excuse, but we cook. We do about 400 covers a day, and that's day in, day out. The weekend, we do even more. We have noise monitors on our phones. The management does. So do I. And we try to keep it as low as possible. Sometimes things get a little out of hand, but we've been strong in the community. 04, and we're trying to control it. We're about to swap out the sound system. We have speakers now. We have more speakers dispersed, so you get better sound. It travels better. But we're on it. We know like the cops show up and they tell us the local police. So.
Do we have the 23rd precinct on? They're invited to come, right? Are they on? So it seems like most of these 311 call is due to noise. And you want to say something?
Hey, you have them pulled up by phone. Do you see the times that they happen like they're after? Yeah.
The times of the call?
Yeah, no, the times.
It doesn't have a time.
Usually they do, that's why I don't know.
Oh, here.
Oh.
On the first one, if you click, you see it here.
Okay, can you just click on it? Yeah, that's all they're open. Yeah.
That's what? When
I
is
just want
it?
to see, they're all happening within the hours they've listed, so. Yeah,
Okay. Within hours?
pretty much.
This day.
Yeah. Typically.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what are you doing to, how do I put this? What are you doing to rectify, thank you, this situation with the noise? It seems like it's a lot for 1 year, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna continue putting on your music. What are you doing to make it better?
No, we don't.
What do you do to make it better?
No, absolutely. We're not trying to, NYPD are friends, but we're not trying to make their lives any difficult and have these calls reported to you guys. I'm the first one to bark on the managers and tell them, listen, dude, don't put the music loud, even though this is what people want. And if you put it into perspective, it's not like we're not a busy place. And I'm not saying that as an excuse, and I apologize. But just, we cook for 400 people. The place gets busy and everyone's having a jolly old time. But yeah, no excuses. Lower the music. And I tell the manager, lower the music. We all have decibel meters in our thing, and I try to control it as much as I can. I'm also, we're about to swap out the sound system. The only thing is, we're about to swap out the sound system. Instead of having bigger speakers that you got to put louder, there's smaller speakers where you get better sound travel.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So these calls were several. Why they were not addressed after a few, like 5?
Yeah. Did you hear her?
Yeah. Why weren't they addressed after? They were addressed after 5. Yeah. We addressed it. We don't know if you're calling. We don't know.
There are several, like 15, I think, at least, that I see here.
They all noise?
Noise, yeah.
They all noise.
Yeah. So how
So her
come they were
question
not
was-
addressed the first few?
Why weren't, after 5 noise calls, why weren't they addressed?
No,
And you
we address them as you know, if the NYPD has to alert us that there's an issue. If they don't tell us, then we continue. But after, you know, when the commanding officer, if he comes and pays us a visit, or Miguel Murphy or anyone, and tells us that you know, the music's loud, we address it right away. We take it serious. Absolutely.
Right, so then.
Well, actually, you can look at 311s here, this column, and it'll tell you what happened. It'll say they showed up and there was nothing.
Yeah.
All of these pretty much say that they took action to fix the condition. I mean, they would have notified the business, because they would, if they took action to fix the condition, they recognize something.
Okay.
With that said, Marlene, correct me if I'm wrong, I've done this long enough, I should know. We pulled for 2 years. So it's 15 in 2 years, not 15 in 1. So that does, I think, make a significant, it cuts them in half for each
Okay.
year. So I just think that's worth noting. So it's about 7 a year, not 15.
Okay.
Which is not, from my experience, it's enough that he should be aware, but it's not enough to, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it did say that investigation determined that no violation. Yeah, no criminal violation existed, so.
Okay.
The
Not that
correction, the condition was corrected without the need to issue a summons or effect an arrest.
James,
That
would you like,
was on November 20th.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask if they own the building, but.
do you own the building, sir?
I do, yeah.
Could be the time.
Yeah.
Could be time.
I have a comment to make. In the past, when this has happened with another business, the advocate for the restaurant small businesses learned that the 311 calls weren't actually coming from, there was a time where Prime 116, before it got to the new Boca Prime, there were a lot of complaints, over 300, and the one who helped start with Ricardo's, Rafael, what's his name? He did a whole big investigation to learn that a lot of these 311 calls were not actually coming against the business. So I think that in this situation, maybe that could be the similar situation, I don't know. But as a person who knows that he is the landlord of his building, so where are the 311 calls coming from? Because if you know the building.
So it could be from a building next door. Do they have an outdoor space in the back?
Yeah.
And they're residential's and they're the outside, so it could be from there.
And
Okay.
can I also point out that the majority of the complaints were in 2024? And so it looks like they made, they made quite an effort.
Well, he mentioned that they're gonna take away the sound system, so maybe that'll help.
Replacing the sound.
Oh, he's what?
Replacing.
Replacing, I'm sorry.
This will happen with busy places. It's not that big of a deal. We'd be,
Yeah.
we had more busy places.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we want more restaurants. We used to have Latin Palace back in the day.
It's kind of difficult to manage like what people feel. in the
Or when they're
workplace
leaving
as
and
well.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't,
So you have to be fair to the business to understand that there's music in the business. Somebody's not gonna like hip hop music, so they're gonna make a complaint. So we have to be fair to that as well. But I will say, I love Ricardo's, but the music is very loud to me because I can't hear myself talk. So maybe lowering it down does work a little bit. Jimmy?
I like loud music. It depends how you.
So it looks like they're.
Okay, so are we gonna take a position?
Yeah.
Okay. The motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
I second it.
Yes. No, not
Marie. I second it.
Marie. Motion to approve. And Kyoka seconds the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Present not voting? Abstain? Okay, motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and
You approve.
thank you, community board. You know, it means a lot, and thank you for your support. You know, we're all about the community, and I'll take this serious about these complaints. We'll get better with this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next, Bar Barrio LLC, new application for a full liquor license for a restaurant located at 2262 First Avenue. All documents were received and 311 calls, eight calls between 2024 and 2025. And President, can you explain? Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Madam Powell, representing the applicant, Jeffrey Valentin, Barbario LLC. As you mentioned, 2262 First Avenue, between 116th and 117th on the east side of the avenue. It's been operating for about 10 years, known as Apuada. It will now be completely refurbished and remodeled and will be known as Barbario. It's a small place, 8 tables, 16 seats, 8 bar seats. Has a small section in the back, 5 tables and 10 seats. The back, however, is completely enclosed for year-round use. And we're just applying for, reasonable hours, 12 noon to 1 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 12 noon through 2 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
2 a.m.
2
Fridays?
a.m. Friday and Saturdays, 1 a.m. the rest of the week, Sunday through Thursday.
I'm sorry, 12 to 2 Friday and Saturday, and then 12 to 1
a.m. on Sunday,
Sunday
Monday,
to
Tuesday,
Thursday.
and
Thursday. Okay, got it.
The applicant, Jeffrey Valentin, is here with me. He has plenty of experience. Some of you may have seen him cooking, serving drinks.
Who's that, Jeff? Oh.
So you're just doing the same thing like Ricardo's, you're just changing the name.
But we still gotta do our due diligence.
I know, I'm just saying.
So there was 8311 calls.
Eight is
Would you
what I
like to?
heard. That's a 2-year period, so yeah, not unreasonable in the bar business.
Yeah, they've been a good fit.
Okay. And were they mostly noise? Mostly noise?
There always gonna be noise if they're on.
Is Dorma?
Yeah.
I know.
Lives upstairs. James
And then when you close, the gathering on the sidewalk, essentially tell them to disperse and move.
Okay.
Smoke a cigarette and figure out where they're gonna go next.
Okay, we ready? So I motion to approve.
I'll second.
So should we put Wanda the second? Okay, so Anne Marie approves. Approves. Wanda seconds. Let's give it to Wanda.
No, it's fine.
Cause you, okay.
Yeah.
Wanda seconds it. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? No, I put the motion in Wanda. And Wanda seconds the motion. What was I? Approve, opposed? Okay, lost it there for a minute. President not voting, abstain, motion carries.
Thank you
And
very
so
much.
approved. You're welcome.
Questions. With the noise, do we find out who it is and things like that?
No, they won't.
For the simple reason that the people around me, I
Listen,
took
8
the
and 2
initiative.
years.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You
No,
approve.
I took the initiative to actually go to these people. Listen, take down my phone number and I give them a 15% discount.
So-
Oh, they'll
Don't say that.
Hey, you can do that.
I'm coming to make a noise to play and get my 15% discount now.
Jeff, you got it. Goodbye, go.
I live right there. I don't hear anything.
Oh, yeah, where's
I just want to know.
And his daughter.
Enjoy the Benito Bowl. Benito Bowl.
If the precincts are on, you might want to talk to them because we shouldn't keep them on here this whole
But they're not on.
They're
They are
not?
on.
That's me.
I asked. Can you check? No, they're not on.
Oh, they're not
They're
on.
not on. No. Should I spoke to boss lady before coming here and I told her I was going to be
She was at
here.
the beginning.
She was, but she must have gone.
And we go for work, she's 6 extra hours. She's leaving 6 late.
She's, no.
What do you mean, no?
No, why?
You're not on board with that.
She's getting promoted.
Oh, okay. Good for her. All right, so, let's continue.
He said no one asked him to get on hold.
Who said that?
Rivera.
It's not true. We sent an email.
Maybe Peter, no, definitely reach out.
I know, I spoke to Cosme myself.
It's possible that because he's not usually the one that comes, that
All right, we're gonna move forward, please. Okay, ready? All right, guys, we're gonna move forward. Okay, for Katrina Mexicana, Inc., doing business as Katrina Mexicana, Inc., class change application for full liquor license, restaurant located on 16030 East 116th Street. Katrina's here.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
fine, thank you. My name is Nayeli Saavedra. I'm representing Katrina Mexicana, located in 163 East 116th Street. This is a Mexican Peruvian restaurant, and our hours of operation are Sunday to Thursday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And we are pretending or looking forward to offer our customers a more variety of drinks and cocktails. As you know, we as Mexican and Latin American culture have too much to offer in cocktails, so that's what we're pretending with our customers to serve during a family hours of service.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to vote? I'll motion to approve. And Marie, motion to approve, and Marie, second. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Wanda, was that opposed or in favor?
I was in favor.
Okay, thank you. Present not voting, abstain. Okay, a motion carries, you're approved, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
You too. All right, next one, number 5, Legends Boathouse, renewal, application for full liquor license. Are you here, Legends?
it's administratively approved.
Oh, okay, so there is no changes. As there are no changes to previously support methods of operation, this item is administratively approved. All in motion, no vote is required, okay. Do I have to,
Yeah, 6 and 7, that's, so you could just read them in and they're gonna.
so I go to 6 now?
Yeah.
Okay. El Nuevo Caribeño, doing business as a Nuevo Caribeño restaurant. What's the difference?
They're administratively approved too.
Oh, there, okay.
So
So I
7.
just gotta read them?
Yep.
Okay. Renew application for full liquor license, and because there are no changes, they were administratively approved. 7, Museum of the City of New York, doing business as Museum of the City of New York, renew application for full liquor license. As there is no changes to previous supported methods of operation, this item is also administratively approved. Now we're going to the street activity permits. 116th Street Festival is a street festival, June 12, 2026. Location is 3rd Avenue between 106th Street and East 122nd Street. And the second location is East 116th Street between Lexington Avenue and 2nd Avenue. Full street closure. And the applicant is David Acosta, sponsored by Abrazo Fraterno del Barrio Foundation. And all documents were received. So I motion to approve.
Second.
Wanda seconds the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Favor. Opposed? Present not voting? And abstain? Okay, motion carries.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, you guys were here. I didn't know.
He was hiding. Oh, Mrs. Sky's over here is hiding. You
I'm
don't got his white
sure
shirt
that
on.
happened.
You don't know why you don't got his white shirt on.
Bye, thank you. I don't know the right. Okay, 9. Museum Mile Festival, street event, June 9th, 2026. Locations 5th Avenue between 79th Street and 80th Street. Is a full street closure. Applicant is Jerry Gallagher. Sponsored by the Museum Mile Festival. All documents were received.
I motion to approve.
Other motion to approve. James seconds the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
I got you. Opposed? Present not voting? Abstain? Okay, motion carries. Okay.
Thank
10.
you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're on. Mount Sinai Green Market Wednesday, Farmers Market. Locations Madison Avenue between East 98th Street and 99th Street. It's a sidewalk and curb lane closure. Kathy Chambers is the applicant, sponsored by the Council on the Environment, Inc., doing business as Grow, New York City. All documents were received. Kyoka, motion to approve.
Can I second that?
Marie, second to approve. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting? Abstain? Motion carries. Okay. 11, 111th Street Old Timers Day, Single Block Festival, July 12, 2026. It's East 111th Street between Madison Avenue and 5th Avenue. Full street closure. Applicant is Wilfred Renta. Sponsors are 111th Street Boys Old Timers Stickball Inc. I motion to pass I motion to approve. Do you wanna? I motion to approve. Who seconds the motion? Marie seconds the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting? Abstain? And motion carries.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Willie had asked me to come,
Yeah.
come also on the board of the Budget Sheet Alzheimer's, and I wanted to thank you. And I know how hard and how long you work as a former board member, and it feels so good to be with you. Only because I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie. I just wanted you to wait until we did, Debbie, I wanted you to wait before you spoke, until after we did the voting.
Okay,
When I
I thought
said-
I thought this wasn't it.
Yeah, it is. I was just, because I said, hold on. I wanted
Oh, okay, no, so I can go.
You could go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers.
congrats.
Okay, 12.
Congrats for those.
Festival del Barrio, Single Block Festival, August 29, 2026. Location is East 116th Street between 2nd Avenue and 3rd Avenue. It's a full street closure. Hector Gonzalez is the applicant, sponsored by Just 3 Inc. All documents were received.
Motion to approve.
Okay. Wanda motions to approve.
Yes.
Who seconds?
Since it's on 116.
What?
Is anyone here for it?
It is on 116. You're absolutely right. Is Hector's on? Hector's on. Hector? Are you on? Hello, Hector.
I am here. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Okay. Hector, tell us a little bit about your event.
Yes. Festival del Barrio is also known as Carnaval del Barrio. It's been around for 31 years.
It was under the guidance of Edwin Marcial Bass, and I have continued the festival ever since his passing in 2019.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the committee?
Did he have a conversation with the store owners?
Did you hear that, Hector?
Yes? What was that?
Did you have, her question was, did you have a conversation with the stores?
Yes, yes,
owners?
yes, I do. I always talking to everyone that is part of the residents and businesses.
Okay,
The throwing off is a name change. They've been doing this for a long
Okay,
time. I've
so
never
it's
heard an
just-
issue with this
okay.
one. Yeah.
all right, okay. Would you guys wanna vote? The 12, wait, who had put the, Wanda had put the motion to approve, so,
It's already
and
on.
Marie,
I'm sorry?
no, because Wanda had approved and then we asked. So let's do this again, Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda made a motion.
Wanda, you made the motion for this one to get approved.
Yes, I did.
Marie has seconded the motion. We just wanted to hear from you, Hector. So Marie, second the motion. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Present not voting? Abstain? Motion carries. Thank you, Hector. Hector, you
Thank you so
approved.
much. Have a great evening.
You're welcome. All right, 13, Hispanic Heritage Festival, Single Block Festival, September 13, 2026. Locations 116th Street between 3rd Avenue and 2nd Avenue is a full street closure. I'm sorry?
Same street.
Yeah, I know. I believe he's here too, so. Full street closure, Alex Garcia is the applicant, sponsored by the Mexican Folkloric Dance Society of New York. Granted committee members, the application, the documents were received today, so they're late. So I put in a motion to deny.
Yes.
No celebration for the Mexicans.
Motion to deny, and you second it?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
No, Marie. I denied and Marie seconded, and, so all in favor? I'm sorry, we're doing this again. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Present not voting? Abstain? Okay, motion is denied. Motion is denied. But you know the reason why, right?
Yeah, my apologies for that. I mean, we've been on time, just this time I thought I have sent it, but I did. I mean, you guys know me, you've been single in mind for the last 4 years.
Right. Cinco de Mayo is fine, it's approved.
Yeah.
Just put it in again next month, but the paperwork has to be in on time. That's the reason why we're denying it. The paperwork is not in. Just, okay, just.
Oh, you have to deal with it.
Huh? But we'll have a conversation.
I know.
Okay. Because we
No,
have
you
to tell
did it
them
right.
what.
You did it right.
That's yeah. Okay, okay. Next, 14, Open Streets, Summer Streets, Manhattan #1, street event, August 1st, 2026. The first location is Park Avenue between East 42nd Street and East 110th Street. Am I reading that right? 42nd Street all the way to 110th Street? Oh, okay.
That's correct, Anne Marie.
Okay, I just want to make sure, 42nd to 110, that's long. Second location, East 110th Street between Park Avenue and Broadway, and then third one is 109th Street between Park Avenue and Lexington Avenue. And the fourth location is East 109th Street between Madison Avenue and Park Avenue. It's a full street closure. Applicant is Kenny Placencio. Sponsor is New York City Department of Transportation. This is exempt because it's the Department of Transportation. And we don't have to vote. We
Yeah,
do?
you do. You gotta take a position.
Okay.
They don't have to submit, they don't have to submit.
The paperwork, you're right.
So are we voting on 14, 15, and 16, because it's the same thing?
Yeah, so should I just read them and then,
You should take a motion to bundle.
so then let me read it and then we'll bundle, okay. 15, Open Street, Summer
Same
Streets.
streets, just read the dates.
Okay, so Open Street, Summer Streets, Manhattan number 2. This is August 8th, 2026. It's the same locations. Full street closure, Kenny Plasencia, and the New York City Department of Transportation, number 16. Open Streets, Summer Streets, Manhattan 3. Street event, August 15, 2026. It's the same locations. Full street closure, Kenny Plasencia, and New York City Department of Transportation is the sponsor, and they're exempt from providing paperwork because they're a city agency. And we are going to bundle these 3 together. Who would like to put in a motion?
Motion to approve.
Okay, Kyoka, motion to approve. Kyoka, motion to approve. Who would like to second the motion? Okay, James, second the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Present, not voting.
Oppose? Present not voting? One.
Present, not voting.
Thank you. And abstain? Okay. Motion carries. Motion carries. Does anybody hear from them? Okay. All right, I think we're done with the permits. I think let's discuss the businesses before we get into the 116 events and clean up. Okay? Hello.
Hello.
Thank you guys for being here. The reason why we invited you guys here was because we were told a few days ago that there was some kind of fight that happened on Friday at Skybox and also at Teddy's, and that the cops were called over to Teddy's. So we just wanted you guys to come here and talk about it, if it did happen, if it didn't happen, just to give us some information about how to
We were
occur.
closed Friday, our pipes were closed.
You were closed Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 30th?
Yeah.
It's past Friday. Yeah, our pipes froze, we had to close, we closed at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Are the precincts on?
No.
They were
not
If they were closed, then we couldn't have been there.
And that's the reason why we called you over, because we were told that there was a big fight, the cops
It's a
were
big
pulled
rivalry
over.
between us and Skybox, we really don't like each other.
And maybe it has spilled over to Skybox, that's what we were told, so we just wanna make sure that,
No, we didn't have a fight inside.
one is in 112 and the other one's in
But
115.
they're on different avenues.
Yeah.
The whole
They're
project
not
is in between.
It's a long,
near
it's a
each
long
other.
walk, but we were, Friday, our pipes froze.
We just, because we wanna make sure that, your patrons are safe
No,
and,
yeah, from our end, we didn't have a fight inside or anything, but there's always fights in the corner
right.
because of Jefferson. But yeah, there was no fights.
In that liquor store.
Well, thank you for coming and clarifying that, but those were things that were told to us and from people in the community, and we just wanted to make sure everything was okay. So we good? Can Teddy go? Because we want to talk to Skybox about something else.
We did this about every.
That's it, you good?
You can go. Thank you.
Frozen pipes came out good for us.
Yeah.
Everything good with that? You
But
fixed
I
that
guess, I think that there's a point to say, if you're saying that someone came to the community board to complain about businesses, I think that one, we have to honor who is coming to you to make such claims when we just learned that the establishment was closed. So if they said Teddy's and Skybox, which is it? Because you accused a business that wasn't even operating. So how do you even trust that person's complaint, and how important are they for them to come to the board to be like, oh, we're gonna call you in because we got complaints?
We just have to do our due diligence.
No, I get it, but
Thank you.
there's no reason for you to call out of the two businesses. Was this happening when
Thank you.
the
You
business
can
on
go,
Park
Teddy.
Avenue was happening? No,
You can
I'm a community
But it wasn't,
member,
the pipes were.
so I have the right
Nothing broke.
to express what I'm saying as a
Yeah, but you gotta do
constituent.
it, you gotta raise your hand and be recognized.
Yes.
Okay,
No, it's too late.
so you're not gonna
Skybox.
recognize me?
No, not right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I know it's a new election coming up at the board, so. But I'm just saying, that's not how you treat I get it, you don't wanna hear my voice, but the point is, you don't do this
You're
to
not
all the
following our
businesses.
procedures.
You don't do this to all the businesses.
You weren't-
Come on, you're a housing developer, you have rent stabilized units that you've been keeping vacant.
All right,
And you're on the
yeah, you
board.
have to go,
I don't
I'm
think-
sorry.
I'm just saying, the building on 118 and First Avenue, the old Rex building is a rent control building you've been keeping vacant, but here you are on the housing committee, on the permits committee, and you got a business. Let's just look at who looks at the special interest.
All right, thank you.
of the home.
Thank you.
Well, we had two businesses. Then you got Howell, former elected official, being a representative or another business. This is all corrupt.
Just keep going.
Thank you. That's it right here, because that's my duty here as a public member of the board.
Skybox, how are
The
you?
community.
Did you wanna ask Skybox about, the stuff that she had to submit to us?
No, she have to submit that.
I submitted it already.
Yeah.
Picture in the email.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
The
yeah.
lady went.
And you're not gonna do the thing,
No,
right, yeah, it's okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
thank
all
you.
right, thank you, you can go.
Okay, thank you so much.
And just so you understand, the same way the 311s are anonymous, we're not saying, we can't not take somebody's word.
Right,
It's not a matter
exactly.
of who's important or whatever, any complaint would be recognized.
Absolutely.
311s are anonymous, and so people might not want their information to look. So you know for the future, if his
Yeah.
pipes were frozen, he was closed, should have been like, maybe it was on us for not being clear, he could have said that and maybe we'd avoided him coming. Same thing with you guys.
Right.
So in the future, if there's a thing like this and it's a reason like that, then I don't think there's a reason to come, so we could streamline this one. Okay, so with that said, it's fine. But
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, good night. Have a good night.
Don't sit there.
I know, she's,
He has no respect for
no,
this.
she don't, she don't.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. She's coming. Okay, where was I? Old business. Oh, we'll talk about that one later, after the meeting. Old business, let's discuss. Yeah, no.
Go ahead, next.
Approval of events on 116th Street. So, as you see, we have a lot of, well, people will come and start applying for 116th Street events. You've seen what happened already with one applicant. And we have constituents who are complaining about garbage and noise and et cetera. And also, are they a association? The ones that came to talk, merchant association or something?
I think they formed something.
Yeah, so that group of business owners came and spoke to us about the garbage and that none of these people come and talk to them. So what we wanted to do was basically kind of get something going here with the 116, because they're gonna continue to come and he's gonna come back, she's gonna come back, Martina, like they're gonna continue to come, and we wanna put something set in stone where we have a certain amount for the year, maybe a certain amount for the month, make sure that after the events, they make sure that everything's cleaned up, that they talk to the business owners, that they do what they have to do. So that way we can continue to have our events in the 116. I definitely want to continue the cultural ones because, you know,
Yeah.
it's
No, I like the
nice to,
cultural
yeah,
ones,
definitely
yes,
the Mexican Independence, the 116th Street Festival, which used to be which still is the Puerto Rican,
Right.
you know, festival, if you want to call it that. But continue with the cultural ones, and just kind of put a limit on applicants who come and put in 10 events. Like, you know, I think we should just have a limit on things. You know, you guys want to say something, or you agree?
Quick question. The gentleman that was here for I don't know how to say it, the Mexican dance.
Yeah.
Are you going to contact him?
So we're going to talk about that one, and I'm glad that Adam is here because we've had issues with him. You want to talk about that, Adam? And then
Yeah, I mean, it's like an interesting thing because there was at one time another applicant, and they would pick the same date, but it didn't really pan out for her. They had that kind of an agreement here that, he would do it like, this was like a few years ago. He's like, I'll do it this year and I won't do it anymore on that
He
date.
wasn't
You
gonna
could
do it
do
no
it
more.
moving forward. But then she wasn't able to, kind of organize it. But he kind of just tried to like come back and act like that never happened and apply again. And, you know, I think that if he were to, if, it's confusing, right?
Mhm.
Because like, I hear the businesses on 116 and what they're saying, but they're not very, it's not very organized, their
Mhm.
message. You know, they've said that they have, it's not just the amount of events, right? It's how these events are being operated, right? Are they leaving a ton of garbage behind? Are the vendors over serving people alcohol? Are they blocking businesses that are paying rent and selling the same food that those businesses are selling? And I've asked them, they're like, we have like evidence of all this. And I was like, well, can you identify what event is happening or anything? And so it's been a little bit tricky with that. And seems like we have 8 or 9 events, and it seems like 7 or 8 of them are done by 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they're not from the community. Now, they don't have to be. But, you know, I mean, with one of them, I won't name names, you know, come here and you name an event Washington Heights. And, you know, it's not personally insulting, but it's insulting to us. It's sloppy and lazy.
Right.
And so, yeah, with him, he said he wouldn't do this on that day anymore. And then last year, they had another person do it. We suspected that it was probably just him using somebody else, which it seems more like it could be the case now, because all of a sudden he's back. Or what happened to the guy who did it last year?
Yeah.
I don't think, if no one else wants to do it on that day, and he could work it out with the businesses there where they're okay with him doing it, like, I don't think we have to say, well, you said you wouldn't do it. The reason was to give another person that date.
Right.
But since she's not doing it anymore,
Right.
we don't have to be like, well, you can't do it.
Well,
'cause
she
you
couldn't
didn't
do it last year because they approved him.
Well, the business owners there
The other guy, I mean.
have gone back and forth. They said at 1 minute they didn't want him to do it, and they didn't want her to do it, and they didn't want him to do it again. So it's a little bit confusing, you know? And we have 2 116 applications on there. I know they all own small businesses, and it's hard to take a minute away. But I thought maybe somebody would be on here from one of those businesses. But again, I don't know if they're super organized, and we should be looking out for everybody. But I think that our priority is to our residents and our businesses. And so, you know, whether they come or not, we should be vigilant of that. And if we're hearing complaints, you know, we should take that into consideration. He will be back.
Yeah.
And I believe there was an application where he said he would talk to the businesses, and I don't believe that's happened, from what I've heard. So then those are things too. We just have to make sure that things people said they would have done, that they do.
Right.
I think if there's communication and they are okay with it, who are we to have a problem with it, right? But we don't know that right now. So he made it easy for us tonight
But I
because he
think-
didn't bring his documents on time.
But he's coming back.
You're gonna have a real conversation.
But last year, when we denied him because of that, and the other person was trying to put it in, but they denied her because then Diana, right? Because then Alex applied. It's a hot mess. Alex was the one that we approved for the Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
He came into he put this event together and said he didn't know him.
But then all of a
Which is not
sudden,
true.
here's the thing too. It isn't important that,
They all know each other.
right? You don't want it to not happen, right? Like this should happen.
Yeah.
And it will
The
happen.
independence, right?
But it's just about making sure that it happens correctly.
Right.
Right? So I think that's it. Like, you know,
And
we
then
heard comments like, oh, it's not, it will happen. It's February.
Right.
That happens in September. So there's like 7 months. There's time to make sure that this is done correctly. That's really all it is, I think.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
So is there a way, I mean, because we're talking about the who's, but I think the larger complaint that we've had, that we've heard from the merchants, residents, the churches, is the amount of times that the street is closed.
Say it or not.
It's a lot, right? But, you know, we also have complaints from other people as well because the bus runs up that street, right? I've heard, so because I'm in the precinct, I hear a lot of the complaints about other stuff that may not make it to the community board because people don't know to come here. And I've heard, some of the street closures are, concerning. The bus for elderly people to go up 116th and it's not stopping on 116th, so they have to go up 125th or 106 and still walk to their area. That's also one of the things. So I guess my question is, because this is the third meeting that I've been at where we've approved 116th Street something. Is there a way to bring all of the organizers together to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Because I think that,
We've done that before.
doing it here is hard because this is where they're just coming to see if they're gonna get approved. But if we have a pre-conversation or a conversation about the reasons so that everyone's clear and maybe they all know each other.
Well, we were gonna do that after we put something in paper and then invite them to come and let them know this is what we have come up with because of, to be able to.
Right, but to do
Okay,
that
please,
after
everyone.
things have already been approved, it's going to make it seem like we're playing favoritisms.
So there's open meetings law, but it can be done. I can't say exactly off the top of my head, but it has been done before, right? If you do in a certain way and there isn't a quorum present, meaning enough people from the committee to take a vote, meaning like everybody couldn't technically be there as far as I understand, but you could have the leadership of the committee there and you're not making any decisions in that meeting. You're purely there to let them have the conversation and kind of be a witness to it and have it hear in a neutral territory kind of thing. Like that stuff has been done. And I think that's what Kyoko you're trying to say. And I think that is a good idea. Otherwise, it's never going to get solved in here, I don't think, in a committee.
Is there a 116th Street Block Association?
I've heard they've organized something, but it's not very organized.
Isn't that Hilda, Candy's, Moses Street Block Association?
Yeah.
That's her organization. It's named 116th Street Block Association.
I don't know how, I gotta
But I
talk
don't
to
think
her.
she has anything to do with,
involved she is.
she's not housing. I don't know why it's called 116th Street Block.
I think the business owners have started some merchants association. I think they want to do a bid, kind of like they have two on 125th Street. But they're not quite there yet.
There used to be an East Harlem Chamber of Commerce. It doesn't exist anymore, but they were under New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, which is Nick Lugo, the one that organizes well, I don't know if he still does, but 116th Street Festival. So they're really big. New York City's Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Just so you know, Wanda has.
Oh, Wanda, give me 1 second. Let me just finish this
That's
thought.
what I'm letting you know.
Okay, thank you. And they were like a chapter, East Harlem Chamber of Commerce, and they don't exist. So I don't know if New York City Hispanic Chamber would entertain us since they're huge. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I could be wrong. Maybe we can go. They are on 116. Actually, the Nick Lugo Travel, that's their office. The Nick Lugo Travel Agency, that's their office. We could maybe go and speak to someone there. I'm not sure, but yeah.
But to do what?
Because he asked if
if anybody was even, trying to resolve some of these issues there before they get it.
Because they're more involved with all the businesses in New York City versus the East Harlem one used to be involved with the East Harlem, but they don't exist. So anymore. So I don't know. Oh, Wanda, go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, is there a way that the community board can put limits on how many events per year for 116th Street?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
What we're talking about today. Right?
Because I think that would resolve a lot of this.
Limits.
Because it's way too many. It's too many.
And obviously they all during spring and summer because it's cold. And they're not
Yes.
Yeah, they all in the same time.
They're all in the same time. So that's why it seems like a lot because they're all during the same timing. If they were from January to December, we wouldn't have this problem.
Right.
I definitely agree with that, and I definitely agree to keep the cultural ones. I don't know.
And I think Kyoko makes a good point about getting the business owners to the table. It's not 50 people doing these events. It's a couple.
It's just the same three.
And if they can all agree that they could do it the right way, then and you cap it at a number you guys are comfortable with, I think that's.
And I think, to be honest, and I could be wrong, I think they started to complain when it was just those two. Because 116th Street Festival had been going on for more than 50 years. The one that you said that came, the Festival del Barrio had been going for years. There is a lot,
You know,
because you're right.
It's changed a lot.
The Festival del Barrio is something that's been going on also for
They just
years.
changed the name.
They just
that's
changed the
what
name,
confused
right?
everybody, yeah.
So they don't have problems with those two, right? Because it's been happening forever and it's just that one time. But then you have Martina and you have Alex and you have.
You're not gonna not
What's
have
his
Cinco
name?
de Mayo,
Hector.
right?
Well,
You're
not,
not gonna
but
have, you're gonna have Mexican independence, right? So you gotta figure out the ones that you know you have to have.
right,
And then it's still the other ones that you're kind of like, do they have to be on this block?
right.
You know, and that, listen, this is your call. The board's gonna, you know, you guys are the ones sitting here being thoughtful about it, so.
Let me ask you something at them. So we already know 116th Street Festival always happens and this Festival de Barrio always happens. And the Mexican Heritage
Cinco.
one and also the Cinco. That is always happens, always have been happening. The rest has been Martina? All
I have
these
to look.
five?
We could just go on the Airtable and figure it out.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Because she already has what, 3 approved? Besides the one that we
I think
denied?
it's usually 3 or 4 a year from my
I think it's
my
like 5 of
recollection.
them.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys gotta figure out the number.
What is this thing? There's usually nothing going on.
And you have to figure out which ones you want in that, you know what I mean? If you say it's 5 or 6.
So 116 is in June. Festival de Bar is in August. Hispanic Heritage is in September. Cinco de Mayo is in May. Probably March. Yeah, we just gotta figure this out, but I don't think it's gonna happen today.
Is there
Tonight.
a way to look at how many happened last year?
It was 8 or 9. Marlene had given the list.
Yeah.
I could see if I have
It's on the
any.
Airtable. I can go back and check how many
They're
and
both-
when it happened, like the months.
They're all gonna be between
In
May and
May
September.
to September. Because the April one that happens on Easter break is in 109th Street, the carnival.
I believe it was 8 or 9 in 2025, which is probably what it's been as of late, because it always seems to be the same.
And it's from May to September. May to September. All right.
What if we went to the halfway mark and said 4?
But that would only be 116th Street Festival, Mexican Independence, Cinco de Mayo, this Festival del Barrio. That's the 4 right there. There'll be no Martina. And according to people in the community, she gives, she donates, she helps.
She does.
And you as well said it. Hey, she wouldn't be part of this. These 4.
I mean, we can go right above the 4 line and say 5.
Let her have one, yeah.
Let her have one.
You guys have to,
No,
you know, Keoka makes good points about what it does outside of the business owners' complaints, right? That it's logistical, creates logistical problems. You know, at the same time, you have to also think like what they do San Gennaro and stuff downtown, and they close down everything after days. So, you know, and you have to say too, like, it makes sense that this happens a lot on 116th Street, right? This
Do
is
you
where,
remember?
but 5 sounds about a fair number, I guess.
Do you remember when we used to get signatures for these events?
Yeah, we used to get 25, and then during the pandemic, we stopped
stopped.
because, and then we kind of realized that complaints weren't going up, right, with liquor licenses and stuff, so it seemed kind of like it wasn't really becoming a problem, and people were faking a lot of the signatures and stuff.
But I feel like they should get signatures from the business owner saying it's
We
okay.
have that, they need 3 letters of support. Now, the question is, if you guys can kind of shape your rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to say if you're on 116, you need more than 3. But
Just
if you,
116 because everybody else.
right, because some places you're lucky if you find one business to get a letter,
Right,
right? And it's
right.
challenging. There, you should be able to get 5 to 10 easily if they want,
Yeah,
if
from
they
the business
want
owner,
you.
and it has to be from the business owners.
Yeah, it can't be from like an employee.
What do you guys think?
Sounds reasonable.
What about you, Kyoka?
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I also just look at it in a different way, right? You know, you mentioned the Italian festival, which is downtown. They also are on the side street.
Yeah.
So that makes the difference, right? And so transportation, one of the things that I know from when my grandmother was back on these boards was they always thought about the bus route. The bus route was always a main thing. and what was it preventing, right? I love the festivals because I go out and get my shish kebabs, wherever I get. So I'm never against it, right? Because I understand that it is an income, it brings in income for some people. But, part of our responsibility is speaking on behalf of both sides. And so we have to find some way to meet in the middle. And we're not saying no to the festivals because, we know that it culturally is what East Harlem has dealt with and they involve themselves in. But it does make some contention in some way as well. So how do we meet in the middle? How are we fair to both sides? That's my thought process, because when others come up, I'm going to challenge some others too, because we have had problems with festivals on 123rd Street and all of those things. And so we got to be fair to everybody. We got to speak for the entire community.
So I just feel like most of the complaints come from 116.
You could take these one by one till you guys figure out what you want to do. I think 5 doesn't sound like. You have 4 that really kind of, make sense to happen there. And then if she's not included in any of those, then she should have 1, I think. She's that's your guys.
She's gonna be upset.
But you're not here to,
This would be for next year, right?
Yeah, I think so. We already
So
we already approved a lot of them, so yeah, we can't do that.
It's not like you're telling her like she could do it somewhere else. I know you're gonna be happy hearing that. Like 106 isn't like the worst block to do
106
something.
is
Another major, right? You don't have as many businesses there and stuff.
But
You're gonna have a
125.
bus challenges there too, but you split it up so you don't impact one spot as much. There's ways to be reasonable and come up with creative solutions too. So yeah, and the garbage thing. I just want to say something quickly.
Yes,
I think
that's the
people want
next
to go home. It wouldn't be the worst idea to bring somebody from the Department of Sanitation. Find out what's going on.
I thought about that because they're the ones that's supposed to come and clean up.
But there's a
After
certain
an event.
responsibility on, getting your stuff bagged up to the curb.
Definitely, but
they'll have a good,
to pick it up.
accurate telling you of like, you could also check what tickets these businesses are getting. Because remember something, if they leave all the garbage out there, the sanitation comes through, and that garbage in front of these businesses, they're gonna get the tickets, or the landlord's gonna get the tickets,
So you want us to invite Department of Sanitation
let's see about that.
and see what they have to say about
What their feedback is when they go to clean the routes up.
the feedback on cleaning up after an event?
Yeah, just what they've experienced. They could even zoom in, you don't have to be here physically to tell you that.
Okay. Want to move on, guys? Okay, let's move on. This is to be continued. Wanda, you okay? Hello, Wanda? To be continued?
I'm here.
Okay. We're gonna continue this conversation. We're gonna keep working on some strategy, something to put together for 116th Street, including inviting Department of Sanitation to give feedback on the cleanup after events. Okay, and this will be for next year. There's no rush, but there is a rush. All right, so I think that's it. Roll call.
Murray Charles. Present. Carlos Smith is absent. Municipal Brown is absent. Ada Peruzzi. Present. James Gray.
Present.
Wanda Hopkins.
Present.
Gilbert Jackson. Present. And Andrew Vasquez.
Present.
Okay. Adjourn it.
Oh, sorry. This meeting was adjourned at,
Just adjourn the meeting and then.
yeah, that's what I want to, this meeting was adjourned at, what time is it? 7:55 p.m. Bye, Wanda.
Good night.
Do you want to, oh.
Well, we